Hi everyone. We are on step 3 or 2 if you didn't parboil yours, because really if your immune system is strong or you have a good immune system, I think a good thorough wash is probably all these need. Now I am taking them apart. They've been out sitting in the sun to dry after they were parboiled, and I'm starting to take them apart, and I thought I would show you what the lotus seed pods look like now. So I've started to pull them apart, and you can see these are the beans. Whoops. So far, like each pod has about 10 to 15 beans in them. I'm trying to show you. And they're like smooth. I haven't found any with any problems on them. And they're a brown bean, and I heard they're like a carob bean. I'm going to get them out, separate them in at least half of my pods, and then I'm going to take at least some of them and roast them, and then grind them and make a drink. I also heard you can just grind the beans without roasting them and make a flour. I have to look into that a little more. But now that I've gotten the bean out of this, there's a lot of the syrupy stuff in here. I have to see. I'm not sure. We either have to dry this and then blend it, like grind it up. I'm not sure that we can grind it up like this, but this is, they said, between 30 and 40% sugar. And so I was thinking about taking some of this, grinding it up, and trying it as a sweetener for my coffee or tea. So I'm going to take these bits and put them in this bowl. And if we need to dry them, I do have a small like oven that I can use for drying. So small bits at a time. So yeah, I just wanted to show you what these look like. I'm going to just sit here and watch some shows on TV and separate some of them. I don't know that I'm going to separate all of them, because I heard that you can take the whole thing, because the whole thing is edible, seed and seed pod together, and grind it up and make a flour out of that. So wouldn't that be cool? Because you'll get the sweetness of the pod with like the protein or the flavor of the bean. So I have noticed that they have like this string on the end. I've been pulling that off. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I thought, I don't want any stringiness when I'm blending this, but it's very sticky, and tastes good. This still tastes like banana to me. It really does. It tastes like banana. There's another bean. So I'm going to do this, and when I'm done, I will show you the pile of beans and the pile of the pods, and what I've decided to do with them. So we have a few different options. I've seen people make drinks, and people use this as flour. People use them as sweetener. So I have a few different videos I've found. I think I posted 1 or 2 on my community page. I will post a few more. And I'm excited to try these in a few recipes. I don't know about you guys. And I will be honest, if it tastes nasty, and I'll have my husband try it too. He's always good for some good reactions. He's a good sport. So I'll let you know how that goes. And also, I wanted to let people know that I will be doing some more videos about the transplant, and more about helping people who are dealing with illness and things like that. So I will be doing more of those videos at other times, and I will probably make playlists on here, so that if you're somebody dealing with an illness or having a family member dealing with an illness, you can go to that playlist. just know that all of this is how I deal with my illness. Finding this thing to do, finding that video from the Black Forager, seeing these pods and learning about something new is something that I'm doing to manage the loss of being able to do my work, being able to analyze data sets, be active in my mind, and do different things. So, luckily, like with this project, I was able to get up, lay these out in the sun, check on my plants. I was up for about 3 hours or 3.5 hours this morning. And then I was able to take several hours of a nap. And now I'm up again. It's late in the afternoon and I can work on this now. So unfortunately, I need so much sleep and I have so many other symptoms. I can't really do a regular job. So I'm just trying to find things that interest me. So I would highly recommend, if you're dealing with an illness, just find something that interests you and surround yourself with people that support whatever those interests are. And for my husband, that's him like standing there and recording me while I pick up these pods, right? So sorry, I digressed. I went from nature to emotional processing, but I want to have my videos on that out there as well. To me, that's very important. I don't find a lot of content out there that really speaks honestly about the emotional stress of dealing with an illness. And how it relates to family and all that. I think a lot of people hesitate to put some of that stuff and open up in that way. But I want to do that because I have done a lot of the emotional processing around it. And so I feel like I can talk about some of the stuff now with a perspective. So before this goes on too long, there was one more thing I wanted to show you before we go. So I'm just here in front of, there's my hand, in front of the TV. There's the pods I'm working on. I want to show you how well these aloe plants are doing. So I don't know if you remember, but when I first repotted these aloe plants, they were looking white as anything and sickly. Look at them now. Do you remember? I asked you guys to pray for these aloe plants. Look at how nice and green they are. They're still sort of going sideways. That's why I repotted them, because they were going sideways. They're still going sideways, but they've really come back to life beautifully. These are some others. I have some other smaller ones. These were all down here, offshoots of those. These were all almost dead, and these are coming back nicely as well. So I'm going to be giving these plants some TLC today. I hope you're seeing them. So I'm really thrilled with how my aloe plants are doing, and hopefully I will have some neighbors that will want some. So I just want to sign off now. I love you all so much. And I really appreciate all of your thoughts and prayers.